calling 2022 CR 10343, State of Texas versus Elisa Herrera. We're gonna have parties approach and announce for the record for the state, for the defense.
Scott McClung for Ms. Herrera.
Do you understand you're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams? That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
We're proceeding with sentencing.
Yes, please, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Herrera, I have a few questions for you. So do you have any children?
No, ma'am.
All right, how far did you go in school?
I just graduated, got my diploma. I am gonna go back to school for cosmetology and business.
So how old are you?
I'm 28.
All right, when you say you just got your diploma, is that your high school diploma?
No, I just barely didn't get it. That's the only thing I went up to. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you're released, where are you going to be living?
With my mom. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I don't like people to give out their addresses.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. So you say you're living with your mom. Who else lives with your mom?
Just my brother, my baby brother, and my sister.
All right, and how old are your baby brother and
My
sister?
baby brother is gonna be 10 years old in 3 days, and my sister, she's 17.
So what are you planning on doing for employment?
For employment, I waitress. Yes, I'm a server, so I'm gonna go get my job. I'm gonna go see if they get me back. I got my seafood and ribs.
All right, when's the last time you were a waitress?
I was a waitress a year ago.
At what place?
The Camarón Pelado Seafood and Grill on San Zamora.
All right, Brittany, I think you probably, okay, slow that down.
Camaron, CAMARON, Pelado, PELADO.
And San Zamora and Commerce.
All right. Well, Brenda, Scott is making your day easy. He
He
spelled
is.
that out.
It means peeled shrimp.
Yeah,
Well, okay,
it's
so
a seafood restaurant.
is the seafood any good?
Yes, ma'am. It's the seafood and Mexican restaurant. It's actually the first one in San Antonio to know to be good.
All right, so here's the thing. As everybody knows, I'm from the South. And I ended up going to a restaurant. I'm not going to name the restaurant, Brenna. But I ordered gumbo and people said, why are you at a Mexican restaurant ordering gumbo? So if I were to order gumbo at this place, is it good?
Yes, ma'am. You'll like everything they have on seafood. Guaranteed.
All right, I'm going to add that to my list.
Okay, yes, ma'am. I'll see you there.
Okay. And remember that you like me very much when you see me there.
No, yes, I will. Don't worry, I got you. I got you, don't worry.
People always say, Brenda, they're like, what places you going out to eat? Do you run into people who are on probation? I'm like, do. They're like, that's very brave of you. So I'm always like, hopefully they like me and they're just going to give me a great meal. And they're like, there's nothing wrong with the meal. It's great.
No, I got you. Don't worry.
All right. So does your mom want you living with her?
Yes.
All right.
Well,
So,
it's actually my house. So, well, not my house, but my fiance's house. So,
all right. So does the fiance live there as well?
no, he doesn't live there.
So are you guys broken up?
Yes, ma'am. He just left me the house for my family.
All right. That's very nice of him.
Yes.
All right, so here's the thing. I'm going to follow your agreement, but you're going to be on probation. So I can't have you being, influencing your siblings negatively.
Correct.
And you say it's your house, but your mom is probably going to be running the household.
Oh, yeah, she does all the time.
So you need to make sure you follow her rules.
Yes, ma'am. I'm just excited.
Okay. Well, I will tell you, they're probably not going to release you till midnight or 1 a.m.
That's perfectly fine with me.
Okay. And that's nothing to do with us because we process immediately. That's something to do on their end.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
defense, you can speak to them and see. All right, I'm gonna sentence you to 8 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 8 years. And so when's the last time you used drugs before coming into custody?
3 days before.
All right, and what were you using?
I was using crack cocaine.
All right. We're gonna do a TAP evaluation.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, here's the thing. I'm gonna allow that TAP evaluation to be out of custody. If you miss that appointment, you know what's gonna end up happening?
Coming right back in.
Yeah, a motion to revoke is gonna be filed. And either you're gonna get your TAP evaluation in jail, or either you're gonna potentially be sent to prison.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
So are you gonna make that TAP evaluation appointment?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
All right. So, Bashan, on the TAP evaluation, if it comes back with inpatient treatment, we'll start with intensive outpatient treatment. If it comes back with outpatient treatment, I still want to start with intensive outpatient treatment. I'm going to want proof of employment within 30 days.
Okay,
There should be no employment as a home healthcare provider with minors. And there should be no unsupervised contact with minors. That can be revisited once you're on the path to sobriety.
okay.
So what that means is your mom can't leave the
Yes.
10-year-old with
No,
you.
that's fine.
Okay.
I understand.
Vashana, is there anything else you need?
Oh, Your Honor.
All right. Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
You already did a very good job on that.
Okay. All right.
Thank you very much.
All right. You're welcome. Felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. Okay. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to your attorney. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, off the record for a moment. So in this court, in order to be successful on probation, communication is key.
Oh, yes,
If there's something going on, you need to let probation know.
yes, ma'am.
All right, and probation, she's also going to be residing with her mom. So if you can make sure you get that address, do not change your residence without getting permission from the court first.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. You
Thank
have a
you.
great day.
All right, you too.
Just have
I
a
see
seat.
that
Okay.
file back on. All right, court is calling 2022 CR 10343, State of Texas versus Elisa Marie Herrera. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Warren
Defense
Volk, Ms. Herrera.
and Mr. Wolf, you're on this side for security purposes. And are you Ms. Herrera?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did
Yes,
you
ma'am.
understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Elisa Marie Herrera who's placed on community supervision in 2022 CR 10343 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams on December 20th, 2022 for a term of 8 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 4 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant Elisa Marie Herrera. Then in there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed on the 17th day of June 2024 in violation of condition.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Sure.
Your Honor, state waives all the violations.
Any objections to the state's waivers?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to 8 years in the prison and up to $1,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Court is going to find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Judge, the proposed agreement is for safety followed by act.
And that's our understanding, Judge.
All right,
We're in
why-
agreement.
Why should I follow that? Because hasn't she been to felony drug court?
Felony drug court has a lot of requirements and very onerous.
Yes.
She was doing well there. She had completed safety. Just had a relapse. It happens. I know Judge Glenn understands that. The thing that triggered all this really is the fact she took her monitor off, which is another allegation. But just so that she was staying at home. She was arrested at home. It was just so burdensome that so now she's facing coming back here and looking at being, if you do follow the recommendation of the probation office, being locked up.
I will tell you, I'm not going to continue her unless somebody from felony drug court wants to zoom in and says, we think this would be best. Because felony drug court, yes, it's a stringent program. They're trying to get you to be clean and sober. And if you're not following their rules, then there's nothing I can do for you. Because at the end of the day, I can't monitor you as closely as they can monitor you. So prison may be the best thing for you. You had choices to make and you made choices. felony drug court does not remove someone from the program based on the fact that they had a relapse. They understand that sometimes in people's lives, relapses occur. But this other thing that your attorney is mentioning about the removal of the GPS, yeah, you probably shouldn't be on probation. You should probably go to prison.
Well, she is, she's been sitting in jail now for about 50 days. She understands her circumstances. I've explained to her what a trip to TDC would do going forward to her record. She is committed to making a success of her probation, and she's asking for that opportunity.
Well, I'm going to revoke her. Do y'all want to speak to time? The court could sentence her up to 8 years.
David asked, yes.
I'd like to get her how much credit she has, Tony. 165 days.
I mean, if she successfully completed inpatient treatment, I'll give her credit for successfully completing inpatient treatment. But if she didn't successfully complete it, then
She did
she's not getting
successfully
credit.
complete it. It's in the probation report.
Okay. Any objections to the court reviewing the probation report? Yes. So I'm reading the court summary, and in the court summary, it says that you tested positive for cocaine, you admitted to using, and so they tightened your sanctions. And then you didn't call the UA hotline. One time you called late, and then you failed to submit, and then you had another positive, and they gave you sanctions instead of removing her from the program. So they understand that, but when you're not trying at all, there's nothing they can do, and you were not trying. So probation, did she successfully complete inpatient treatment?
Judge, she was in status 175 days, and that was successful.
All right, so I'm going to revoke, sentence you to 6 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served, and credit for any time served for successful completion of inpatient treatment. And let me see. There's $1,000 fine. Time and money will run concurrent. All right, was the restitution paid to the Bexar County Crime Lab for UAs? For testing of the drugs? Did you pay $57 to?
No, Judge.
All right, so there's to be restitution of $57 to the Bexar County Crime Lab for drug testing. Or I should say for the testing of drugs. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you have a limited right to appeal, and that right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you are on community supervision. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. And counsel, what I'll do is I'll recommend the therapeutic community.
Thank you.
You'll have to ask for it as well, because I have no jurisdiction to force you to have them force to take you into the program. It doesn't increase the length of time that you are in the prison, but at least it will give you hopefully some tools so you will not be back here for drug use. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
We can go off the record. When you're released from prison, if you don't know where to go, if you don't have a place to stay, if you don't know where to get treatment, if I'm here, you can still come back here and I will guide you and pick up the phone and call people who can help you maintain your sobriety.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My name is Happy. I upload courtroom video for education purpose. This video may contain copyrighted works not specifically authorized for use, but believed in good faith to be protected by the fair use doctrine under Section 107 of U.S. copyright law.